Okay, so I've lost my voice, so don't mention it. Don't be like, ha ha ha, you sound like you've been deep throating a White Walker. It's actually a real problem because I can't speak. Okay, so we're going to talk about hairdressers. All I seem to do on my YouTube channel is complain about things, and I've got this series about things that I hate, like I hate buses, I hate planes, I hate taxis, shit like that. Oh, I need to do one on planes. Oh, mate. I just start at the very core. So you go and make an appointment, or you just go in. I don't make an appointment, I just go into a hairdresser's, and I'm like, okay, how long is it for a haircut? And he's like, oh, I'll come back in 10 minutes. I'm like, alright, okay, cool. Come back in 10 minutes. Fucking, she's still cutting someone else's hair. I'm like, well, what the fuck? She went, yeah. Give me another 5 minutes. I'm like, alright, okay, cool. So I like go do something, come back, and she's like, oh no, it's gonna be another 10 minutes. I'm like, I mean, it's not fucking rocket science, is it? Well, anyway, you finally sit there, and they ask you what you want done with your hair. And then they ask you all sorts of fucking numbers and stuff. So I'm just like, a bit off the sides, and then can you just thin out the top of it, because I don't want too much of the length off. So then she's like, oh, okay, would you like a 7.694 square root of fucking pi on the side, or would you like a 9 on the bottom, on the top? Fucking no, lady, I just want it shorter on the side. I'm like, oh, would you like a 4? Or would you like a 6 or a 5? Would you like a 0? How about you have a 2? I reckon a 2's gonna look good. I'm like, fucking studied trigonometry at maths, but this is confusing me. They always say they can do things that they actually can't. Like I'm saying, I'll go in and be like, is this a hairstylist? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. What I kind of want done is I want my hair to go back like a quiff, and then I want the sides shut, and I want it kind of like blended in at the side. Do you reckon you can do that? Yeah, definitely. I do that all the time. Fucking can't. She's fucking lying. Because I stand up, and it's nothing that I asked for. It's completely different. I asked for short on the sides, long on the top. She gave me long on the sides, short on the top. I go out looking like a fucking maester from Game of Thrones. And I hate, right, there's a fine distinction between talking too much and not talking at all. I hate the awkward conversation that hairdressers do. There's a hairdresser at where I live, and he asked me the same 5 fucking questions. So, do you live local? I'm like, yeah, I literally live around the corner. He's like, oh, okay. Do you live there on your own? I'm like, yeah. I totally bought a house around here that cost like 300 grand by myself. So I'm like, no, I live with my mum. She's like, oh yeah, what does she do? I'm like, did you really need to know this? And he's like, oh, okay, what do you do? So now I've started to stop talking about what I do. Oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I work for this company that's under Google. He's like, ooh, so do you reckon you could bump up my Google searches? Ha 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 ha. So then he asked me what I do. So then I tell him about like YouTube and how content creators can make money, and then that like I work for a YouTube network that allows people to make money, but then he doesn't understand, so I have to explain it in more detail. When people start to ask me now what I do, I just tell them I work in a library and I fucking hate it. But then there's hairdressers where you sit down and they don't speak at all, and they just keep staring at you in the mirror, and it's fucking freaky. Like I don't like talking to them. I'd rather just sit there in silence and stare at myself in the mirror. Speaking of the mirror, yo, it's so scary. Where do you look when people like doing your hair? Because you keep making eye contact, and it's so very awkward. Like I'm just sat there and I'm like staring at myself, but then when she's behind you or doing your hair, I'm like, well, where do I look? So I always look around and start reading the labels off bottles. It's even more awkward when they're like doing your hair in front of you, their boobs are in your face. I'm like, where do I look? I don't know what to do. I don't know how do I react? Can you get your boobs out of my face, please? Like, it's okay if it's a man, but if it's a woman who's got boobs that are sagging and a pair of Crocs at a water park, then it's kind of, it just makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, okay? I've been cut by barbers many times. Like, they get the clippers or whatever, and they're going around my ear, and they're like, oh, stay still. And I'm like, I'm staying still. And then suddenly, my fucking ear's bleeding, there's blood dropping down the side of my face. Look like I've been assassinated. I look like the fucking Red Wedding episode of Game of Thrones, just blood everywhere. I'm just dying. I'm just like, fucking hell, you cut my ear off. And all I get is a simple sorry. No money off the bill. Not a free lollipop at the end of it. A sorry. Fuck you, Shaquille.